Janet has questioned, made snarky comments, etc. over every aspect of my sister's wedding. From the choice of music too cheesy to the transportation, Janet wants a limo.
Oh my God.
Janet wants a limo.
Janet wants a limo.
Hello, welcome back. We are so happy you're here.
Yeah.
Today, thank you for tuning in to the Damien and Shane show. I'm Damien.
And I'm Shane.
Hello, happy you're here. Today, for real though, we're celebrating Kimmy's engagement! She got engaged!
Crazy, man!
Yes! This is so exciting! And if you haven't met Shane, because why would you? Let me start that sentence again. If you're wondering who Kimmy is engaged to, you should go check out What Would Kimmy Do?
Know him, this is Shane. He is my boyfriend, he is my doggy daddy.
Doggy daddy, doggy daddy, doggy daddy, doggy daddy. So in honor of Kimmy's engagement, we're going to be looking at some crazy wedding content, okay? Maybe we're gonna be wedding shaming. So some of this stuff is coming from Reddit, some of it's coming from just like dark places on the internet.
Oh yeah, we found him.
Yeah, so we're gonna be talking about them. We explored, we found them, we'll talk about them, and give our 2 cents because Kimmy's engaged and I am her friend.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. Before we get into that, make sure that you like and subscribe. Hopefully you will love this. Please keep watching. Or if you're like, don't like weddings, but I really like you, Damien and Shane, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's get into it.
Been invoiced for a wedding guest to my wedding. So I got married last weekend. Work. Not gonna lie, it was a bit of a nightmare from start to finish. My partner and I are going to run off and have an elopement ceremony in a few months because it was so bad. Maybe I'll make a post about that later, but right now I'm still a bit too gutted about it. My brother invited his new girlfriend. She's got her own online business where she sells makeup and perfumes or something. She's a work from my phone girl. Anyway, our venue had a strict no phone policy during the ceremony.
So it is a thing.
And I asked for nothing to be posted on social media about the wedding. Family drama. Today, I received an email from her with an invoice for £500. I gave her a call. She'd put her number on the email and said to her that I wasn't in the mood for jokes about my wedding, trying to give her an out before she started some more drama, but she doubled down on it. Apparently, she'd missed a message from a girl who wanted to join her. Oh, this is an MLM. Apparently, she'd missed a message from her girl who wanted to join her team or her downline, okay? And so the girl had signed up under someone else due to my no phone, no socials wedding, causing her to miss out on the commission. Anyway, I said I wasn't paying it and that I'm hurt she would even ask. She then said that if I joined her team, she would waive the invoice. Fine, I'll join if it will shut you up. Except apparently I now have to pay £60 for some starter pack with hundreds of perfume samples in it, even though I'm allergic to perfume. Also, she expects me to post about it all over social media, despite my desire to avoid other people right now. Turns out she would also essentially be my boss, and I don't want to work for her as I'm already in a career of my own that I'm passionate about, that isn't sales or recruitment and isn't commission-based. My wedding was ruined. My social life has taken a hit from that drama, and now this bitch is going to cause drama between me and my brother if I don't join her company. My husband has been so supportive, but I feel so terrible that it's my side of everything that causes all the drama. Come on, we love a pyramid scheme.
We love a pyramid scheme. To send an invoice to someone without any explanation as to why or a heads up.
Yeah.
Bold.
Wow.
So crazy.
Ooh.
So Jacqi, I shouldn't have phones at my wedding, and then everyone gonna get a bunch of invoices from everyone about they lost a customer from their pyramid scheme.
Yeah, if someone's not buying perfume because I can't have my phone, then that's gonna be an issue.
It's gonna be a problem.
What's that one? Herbalife? Someone was trying to sell Herbalife at your, or hey, you wanna join my Herbalife?
My Herbalife. All right, this is titled "Bride Wants Specific Free Stuff, but Only on Her Specific Terms." All right, and it says, we don't know the name, good. In search of free or extremely cheap, very limited on funds, getting married, need delivered to, or can meet in blank, redacted, 12 navy blue, long rectangle, 10 to 12 foot tablecloths, sunflower swag for arch, decor for a rustic country sunflower theme wedding, 100 white chairs, covers for folding chairs, 12 burlap and lace runners, 12 to 10 foot each, and anything else we could use for the wedding. Any items we get will be donated after the wedding to another couple that can't afford it. Please do not comment on the post as I don't follow it.
What?
Please only private message me with pics, location, and if you wanna donate the items to us, let us borrow them, or if you wanna sell really cheap, if so, please include price. I will not respond to comments. This is so many things.
Yeah.
Where are you having this wedding? It doesn't have chairs there? Are you just like showing up at a park or a beach? You're like backyard? That's true.
The audacity. Internet, the people on the internet are wild. The fact that you, like, you don't have to have a whole ass ceremony like this. Like why would you go to courthouse?
Yeah. Or you go to like a place that has chairs. I don't know.
Yeah.
Your mom's house has chairs, I'm sure. Yeah, like white chair covers for folding, like literally Shane and I, when we were like figuring out like wedding budget stuff, we're like, we don't need that. A chair is a chair.
Yeah.
You know?
Am I the asshole for wearing a wig to a wedding? My cousin, a 28-year, oh, we're using names. Okay, 28-year-old female, Alyssa. Oh, okay, wait. My cousin, a 28-year-old female, Alyssa, has anorexia, and as a result, she has a lot of hair loss. Okay, her best friend, names. Okay, her best friend, Jamie, reached out to me. I am a 44-year-old female, and the other bridesmaids, about cutting our hair chin length as a surprise so that she doesn't feel alone and we could grow our hair out together. Alyssa, Jamie, and the other bridesmaids are white with straight or wavy hair. I was gonna ask if there was a black woman involved in this. I'm sure my fellow black women can relate, but my hair does not grow fast, girl. It is currently at my preferred length, slightly above the collarbone, and it has taken a lot of time to get to this length. I kindly explained that to Jamie and said I wouldn't cut my hair, but I had no problem with wearing a wig at that length. Jamie got angry with me after I kept saying no to her offer. The day of the wedding comes, and at this point, Jamie isn't talking to me. I saw her in the dressing room, and when she saw me, she had a big smile. She said, "I'm so glad you decided to follow through and cut your hair." Now, Miss Girl was trifling if she thought I was gonna cut my hair, so yes, I wore a synthetic lace wig, a good one. I was already planning to tell her and Alyssa after the wedding that it was fake so I didn't ruin her day, but as I was getting my dress on, something happened. One of the clips on the dress got stuck on the wig. No problem, right? Well, if you didn't know, cheap, last minute, and okay, it was not a good wedding, and rushed wig installments tend to not be good. Jamie rushed over to help me, and while doing so, she noticed part of my lace poking out from the wig. She stopped dead in her tracks and stared at me with a dirty look and said, "Oh, so you're wearing a wig?"
Oh my God.
Mind you, she said this loud enough for everyone to hear, Alyssa included the bride. Everyone was looking at me weirdly. They started saying things like, "How could you do that to Alyssa?" The rest of the wedding went on, even though I got quite a few dirty looks from Alyssa's friends and our family. As soon as I got home, the messages rolled right in. My cousins, aunts, uncles, Alyssa's friends, everyone. It was all of them calling me a shit person for not just cutting my hair. It be your own people. I just not understand how my black family do not get how long it takes for me to grow out my hair.
Okay.
Is OP the asshole in this scenario? What do you think, Kimmy?
Oh, of course not. I just, like, she's like, I will wear a wig, I will like, you know, have solidarity with it all, but like, to like, you can't ask someone to, like, I don't know, the whole thing where it's like, people can cut their hair in tribute to other people or shave their head in tribute to other people. That's great. You cannot force someone else to do that with their hair.
Yeah.
You know, like if they want to do that too, that's wonderful. But yeah, you can't expect that. Like and then be mad at that person.
Yeah.
For deciding to wear a wig, especially, yeah, when it's something as like she's like spent so long growing her hair. She shouldn't have to cut it for your one day. Like, it's one day. It takes years. Yeah.
I think I cut my hair in like 10 years ago. No, maybe like six years ago.
Yeah.
So like if my hair's probably like straightened, it's like probably down to my shoulders.
Shoulders, yeah.
So like, let's say I got a pixie cut. And so like, let's get solidarity pixie cuts.
Yeah, like legit, like a pixie. Oh my God.
No. My cousin sent this along with her wedding invitations. I will not be in attendance. You need to know.
Oh my God.
Dietary requirements. Eat what you're given, you Eat what you're given, you fat.
Eat what you're giving, you fat.
Wedding gifts. If you wanted to give us a wedding gift, a contribution to our honeymoon would be perfect. Actually, it's like very reasonable. Okay, a dress code. Wear whatever the wear whatever the you want. Go butt naked for all we care. Children, leave your little shit at home. We want to get up. We will turn you away. The will is like emphasized. Okay, hotels. Google it, you lazy. Wow.
Oh my God, so
Also,
many.
after Google it, there should be a period or a comma or something. Okay.
Yeah, really.
Taxis, see above. Parking, follow the fucking directions we gave you, dumbass.
Jesus.
Questions, check the fucking website. That isn't even listed on this little motherfucking invitation.
A little kid sees that, oh, my auntie is getting married. So exciting. You pull out the wedding invitation, you open it up, and you start to read this. Like, first of all, you're like, oh, I'm a little now. I'm a little Also, like, dietary, like, some people are, like, vegetarian.
Yeah.
For their religion sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, eat what you're giving, you fat. Like, that's so mean.
Yeah.
Maybe this is on purpose, because, weddings do be expensive. So maybe you're trying to just, deter as many people as possible from coming.
No, they want to get up. That's why the kids can't come. I paid for the first slice after it was announced on the day we'd be helping to pay for their cake. Apparently didn't count for the second. What? Let me see that again. I paid for the first slice after it was, I paid, let me just read this image. Hey, so we were just looking at the CCTV and saw that you had 2 pieces of the wedding cake. We announced that each guest must pay per slice and noticed that you only paid for the one. Can you please send the $3 or the €3.66 ASAP? I paid for the first slice after it was announced on the day we'd be helping to pay for their cake. Apparently didn't count for the second.
What?
So they bought the cake.
That's so they asked their guests to each pay for whatever slice of cake, but they went back on the CCTV and counted the amount of people that had an extra slice. And they were like, you ate 2 pieces of the wedding cake?
So they're charging per slice of cake.
What?
Look, they should have done cupcakes.
Yeah, Jesus, go to Costco. Get a this is England, I guess, as I see the pound sign. So I don't know, go to whatever the Costco version of that is in the UK and get a freaking cheap ass sheet cake.
Whenever I was like, yeah, go to Nando's or not, and I'm like, that's not.
Just hop on over to Nando's, okay? Shane has a huge issue with the fact that so many things, when they become a wedding thing, are upcharged by so much, so insanely expensive. And wedding cake is one of them. Oh my God, because it's a cake.
Yeah.
It's a nice cake. It's a big cake, but it gets tripled in price because of the fact that it's a wedding cake.
Yeah. Just saw this on Facebook. Eek. Never worn bridesmaid dress. Bride forgot to tell some of us we were no longer in the wedding. That's in 2 weeks. Color plum, size 24, 180 or best offer. Cute dress though.
Cute. Unless you're using that exact specific dress for a wedding you're in, no one's gonna wear a bridesmaid's dress. Have you had to pay more than that for a bridesmaid dress?
I've never been a bridesmaid.
Bride or groom wants guests to sit on blankets opposed to chairs.
Bohemian.
All right, yeah, cute bohemian moment. Your ass is gonna be so sore. So I'm getting the IKEA blankets for my wedding, but not to keep people warm. They're actually going to be their seats. Laughy cry face. So I want to make a sign, but instead of to have and to hold in case you get cold, I want some kind of cute rhymey thing that indicates they will be using them to sit on the grass. Any ideas? And comments are now, there's 31 by the way. Why ask your beautifully dressed guests to sit on the ground? What do you do if the ground is wet? And the reply to that comment is, just looking for rhyme suggestions, thanks.
Thank you. Just want rhymes, not anything else.
Oh my God. The fact that they're laughing at the fact that they're there's a little a laugh crying emoji because they think it's hilarious that their guests are going to be sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
How much is an IKEA blanket? Buy a chair.
Also, some dresses you can't sit in. Like pants. Like some pants you can't sit in.
No. Have you ever seen those like the images of people going to like the Met Gala or like the Oscars or something, and like the women in their like celebrities in their beautiful dresses and like stuff, but they have to get like a huge ass car because they can't sit. So they have to be like this the whole time.
If I was going to the Met Gala, I would f***ing do it.
I'd be like, strap me to the roof of this SUV, let's go. My 35-year-old female sister, me, I'm 35-year-old female. My sister, 25-year-old female, has a bridesmaid, 25-year-old female, that's gone rogue. Part 1.
It's a three-parter? It's a three-parter.
Damn. My sister has a bridesmaid who's gone rogue. Part 1. I will preface this by saying my parents gave my sister a choice. She gets a sum of money either to pay for her wedding or to get set up with a house. Love that. My sister wisely chose to have the house, so her wedding is going to be a rather small affair that she is paying for solo. I've been doing as much as I can to help her with keeping the costs down, which, long story, was a lot. She asked me to be her maid of honor and our brother, one of the groomsmen. My sister has a bridesmaid who is a friend from college, Janet. I never cared for her, finding her rather rude and selfish, but it's my sister's wedding, and I'm quite good at dealing with people. I ended up friending her on Facebook. The first issue between us came at a get-together that my sister hosted. Janet made a pointed comment to her boyfriend in front of me, saying she was surprised at my sister's bridesmaids, that if she was getting married, she would be sure that her bridesmaids were thin, young, and pretty. It was obviously directed at me, as Janet and the other 2 bridesmaids are both very thin and younger.
Is 35 old?
Frankly, it didn't bother me as a dig. I'm comfortable with my appearance and age, and I'm a 22 BMI, so not unhealthy weight. It may have been due to the fact that I'm gay and don't go for traditionally pretty looks. The next issue, though, came with the bridal shower. I planned it with 2 cousins. Janet decided last minute to plan a vacation over this time and convinced another of the bridesmaids that it was really family only and that she wasn't welcome despite being invited. She also posted a link to a thing about the top stupidest games played at showers on Facebook. I wasn't sure if this was intended maliciously towards me. It was. I was after the Bachelorette issue.
The Bachelorette issue.
If I wasn't sure this was intended maliciously towards me, I was after the Bachelorette issue. We got there, which happened recently. Initially, I was told by another bridesmaid the party was going to be the 10th, and that it was going to take place at a certain restaurant/club. Now, this club is literally down the street from me, and I actually own a small portion of the business. I was excited, saying that I would make sure it was amazing.
Okay, part 2.
Yeah, get it.
A few days later, Janet messages me and tells me that the party was actually planned for the 17th and that it would be taking place at another location and involved mall shopping and a male strip club. Now, I had posted that I would be out of town on business the 17th, and neither shopping nor a strip club appealed to me, so I said that it would be a shame I was going to have to miss it. The afternoon of the 10th, my sister posts on Facebook that she had just been kidnapped for her surprise bachelorette party. A bit later, one of the other bridesmaids sent me a message asking me what I could do to make the party taking place at my restaurant special. I questioned her, and she was under the impression that I had said I wasn't interested in attending the party. Obviously, Janet had actively lied to me to keep me out of the party. At this point, I could talk to my sister, but I didn't want to drum up any drama when she already was stressed out over wedding things, so I kept quiet. It is now 3 weeks out from the wedding. Today, my sister has sent me a whole series of messages Janet has sent her. Janet has questioned, made snarky comments, etc. over every aspect of my sister's wedding. From the choice of music too cheesy to the transportation, Janet wants a limo.
Oh my God.
Janet wants a limo.
Janet wants a limo.
To the order of things, she wants the first dance later in the reception. Is she gonna be in it? I told my sister to ignore her, that it is her wedding, and when Janet gets married, she can make her own motherfucking decisions. But my sister is second-guessing herself and freaking out that her low-scale wedding isn't good enough. My sister has a history of anxiety disorder, so this is not a good thing for her. Or me.
Oh my God.
A week ago, she was really happy about her choices. Now she's crying and breaking down. Right now, I don't know if I should tell my sister the way that Janet has been treating me. It might make her understand that this is Janet's problem, not hers, or it could cause more issues. I honestly want to give Janet a piece of my mind, but I think that could only make things worse for the wedding and for my sister. All I want is for my sister to have a good wedding. I don't know how to fix the issues so that So I don't know how to fix this issue so that happens. There's a part 3. Ready?
Oh my God, now.
I met with my sister today for breakfast. I met with my sister today for breakfast. She was a crying mess, second guessing everything about our wedding. I asked her if this was because of Janet's comments. She said yes, and let me read all of Janet's texts and Facebook messages to her. Janet has been ripping my sister apart. I'm furious by this time, but my sister needs a big sister, not an avenging angel. Okay. I told my sister that the stuff Janet has pulled on me. She was horrified and kept apologizing. Then she got angry. Yeah. The next 2 hours were a bitch fest about stuff Janet did through college. I seriously don't understand why my sister is friends with this girl. She has been universally miserable to everyone. Finally, I asked point blank if she wants to kick Janet out of the wedding party. Yeah. My sister
Let's go.
My sister says no, that she feels she needs to keep her promises and that it's too late to kick her out now. My sister didn't get the same vengeful asshole gene that I did. So I ask her what she does want. After thinking, she says she wants Janet to just leave her alone until the wedding. Done. I can be a butch fairy godmother and make this wish come true. I take my sister's phone, send Janet a text saying that at this point, all the wedding decisions are final, so there's no sense talking about them. Oh, and because my sister will be so busy between now and the wedding, all communication and messages should go through me. Then I blocked Janet's number. I sent the same message on Facebook and blocked Janet on Messenger, then unfollowed her feed. Finally, I sent a Facebook message and text through my account. Afterwards, my sister just brightened back up. We ended up having a fun afternoon at a Halloween attraction. I got one message from Janet saying she doesn't believe that my sister blocked her. There was also a passive-aggressive message on her Facebook, but at this point, my sister would have to actively seek it out. Just before writing this, I called my mother and my brother, who is a groomsman. We are all livid, but respect my sister's decision to keep Janet in. However, we are going out of our way to make sure we pull family rank and make sure things are great for my sister. There's an update about the wedding itself. Too long, didn't read. Janet was late, cruel, and difficult the entire time.
Jesus. I would slap. I would sue. This girl's awful. At what point, if there was so much stuff that went down between the two of you, why would she still be in your life? If there was a list of things that she has pulled on her sister, like why?
Yeah.
Like to have the restraint to be like, okay, it is my sister's day. I will make this work, but I'm not gonna, cuss this bitch out. Like that's restraint and strength that I would not have.
Based on dates that like someone casually posted, so like she's actively, it's not even like passive aggressive, like you're actively trying to exclude the OP because you don't like them. She's crazy.
Wow. That's
wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Do you still want to get married, Kimmy?
Somehow I do.
Yes. I hope you don't end up on the internet.
Oh my God. Yeah, I freaking hope not. Like more than I already currently am subjecting myself to.
Yes. I hope none of your wedding stuff ends. Please don't be that girl.
I'm taking a lot of notes here on what not to do, and it's good.
If you want us to, react to more shitty people on Reddit, leave your favorite subreddits below in the comments. Because we got time.
Me too. We do have time.
Oh, speaking of time, if you want to spend more time with us, you should check out these 2 videos.
Look at that.
We got one over here.
One over here.
We got one over
there.
here. Oh,
some great options.
So many options. But only one man you're gonna marry.
Only one.
Just one. And I will be there holding flowers.
Yes, you will.
Oh, love's beautiful.
Love is beautiful. I'm so excited for your big day, Jacqi.
I'm excited for my big day too.